Come. The hippies are dissatisfied with the method of modern materialistic way of life. Is it not? Therefore,
They have given away their possessions and they have chosen to
voluntarily they're giving up possession. Sit down.
Ladies reporter from the Chicago Daily News.
It's because they had already given up material possessions and so they were prepared
No, they are misguided. They want to have something new, but they are not accepting what is actually better. Some of them are accepting. But there is frustration, there is no doubt.
There is no doubt.
Frustration.
Frustration.
Yes. This way of materialistic way of life, like their fathers, grandfathers, they do not like. Is it not? Huh?
I think so.
Yes.
In Los Angeles, do you live in richness? Do you have a car and a chauffeur and
Why
a
not?
yacht?
I'm the guru of the richest country. Why shall I not have car? Do you follow?
No.
If I am guru of the richest country, then why shall I not have a car?
So you have one?
I have many. In each center I have got at least 12 cars. Just now I am coming from Europe, Germany. They have got 19 vans. 19. They go interior villages. The Volkswagen, what is called?
Volkswagen bus.
Bus, yes. So, our devotees are packed up in each bus and they go interior in the village. Similarly, in every center you have got. In Germany, in England, in Los Angeles, in New York, here also.
Yes. There's 9 vehicles here.
Huh?
9 vehicles.
Just see.
9 vehicles in Chicago?
Yes.
Some spiritual leaders of various groups live in great richness with a chauffeur and expensive cars and boats.
Yeah.
What about you?
Because I know you are envious, therefore I don't sit here. I'm sitting here. You are very envious when a spiritual master is honored very nicely by his disciples. You become envious. What can be done? But that is the etiquette. The spiritual master is honored as good as God. But if people do not know, you become envious. Why this man is sitting in this position, in this gorgeous way? Why? What can be done?
Are you honored as good as God?
Yes.
Yes.
Srila Prabhupada is the most exalted personality on the earth, so he must be honored in the highest fashion.
Now that is the injunction. Jasya prasadat, you know. What is that verse? Sakshad haritvena samasta shastri ruktas tatha bhavata eva sadhi kintu prabhurja priya eva tasya. Spiritual master should be honored as good as God. That is the injunction of the scripture. But the tailor, according to the body, made a covering of this hand, and this looks like a hand. This covering of the chest looks like a chest. Therefore the impersonal means the material covering. Otherwise, spirit soul is person. Mr. You go to the tailor, according to your body, the tailor will cut a coat. This coat, ingredients of the coat, the cloth, that is impersonal. But it is made like a person, covering of the person. In other words, the spirit soul is person. As much as God is also person. Imperson means the covering. Try to understand. The covering is impersonal, not the living being who is covered. He is not impersonal. He is person. Very simple example. The coat shirt is impersonal, but the man who is putting on coat and he is not impersonal. He is person. So, how God can be impersonal? The material energy is impersonal. That is explained. That is explained in the Bhagavad Gita. Maya tatamidam sarvam jagat abbaktamurti. This jagat is abbakta, impersonal. And that is also energy of Krishna. Therefore he says, I am expanded in the impersonal form. That impersonal feature is Krishna's energy. So the material covering is impersonal. But the spirit soul or the super soul is person. Any question in this? The very intricate question. Anyone?
I will have to sign.
This payment, Book Trust has paid
Yes,
to me,
yes,
but that is my money, not your money.
yes,
I am paying you.
yes.
It has been simply sent through you,
Transfer.
transfer. But actually Book Trust is not paying to me.
No, no.
So under this circumstance, what is the account?
What
That
is?
you are debiting that paid to A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami.
I have written it as a transfer because your divine grace told me you were going to give me these certified checks.
Oh. So
But
you
if
have,
I can do it another way.
uh,
If you do not want to deposit the checks with us, I will write it as a donation to some project in India. Whatever the money will be used for, I can simply make it a donation.
donation, that's all right. But you are not donating, you are taking payment.
Only if you want.
No. You give me a statement, if not many months, at least in this month, what is the receipt and how it is spent and what is the balance.
For this account in India?
No. Every month you give me a statement.
Of BBT?
Yes. So much receipt, so much spent.
Oh, yes, I can do that. Every month.
Every month.
No problem. I am doing that already and sending a full report to Bhagavan and Hansaduta each month.
So you can give me one copy.
Yes, I never did before because I didn't want to
Alright.
disturb you with details.
No details. Give me this. I love to also keep and record. So you can, for transfer, receive the check.
Yes,
Is that all right?
yes.
I am giving in favor of DBT.
Yes.
And you...
We are acting like your bank.
Huh?
We are at BBT is acting like your bank.
Yes, that's it. That is it. And law, yes. There is no sufficient man or they are not working. Otherwise there is tremendous market. I did it personally. When I was alone, I was selling this Bhagavad. All the school, college have it very, with great delight they were taking. And then I've got standing order of the American embassy, 18 copies of each book as soon as it's published. The same standing order. But these people are not doing no job. India management is very...
So for the time being, the money will not be used for the construction in Mayapur. It will be used to print books.
Mayapur, they have already taken 1.5 lakh from me.
Now Gopal Krishna in India requested that BBT give him a loan of $160,000. In India, just this during the Mayapur festival, he requested a loan from a US BBT for $160,000, which would be used to construct the second residence building.
So how will pay back?
His plan was that the American temples would purchase rooms, and over a period of 4 or 5 years, they would pay that money back. So is that still approved by you, by your divine grace?
Yes, I know that.
The only thing is that we will have to delay the loan, because for the next 3 months, all our money will be used to print these 17 books.
Fastable books, then loan. However, we cannot hold up printing, that is not possible. This you must always keep in view. We are not going to, the surplus money we are going to pay. Not that at the cost of stopping printing. You must always keep it. When you require money for printing, there is no question of loan or temple bill. This will be our...
He says, how would we react if someone breaks in and tries to rob the building?
Rob?
A thief. What would we do if a thief came in? In other words, would we be violent?
You shall punish him.
You shall be violent?
Why not? A thief should be punished.
You would punish yourself? What would you do? Would you start attacking him?
No, ourselves or
Right?
anyone, a thief is to be punished. A thief has to be punished. Ourselves or yourself, it doesn't matter. A thief is thief. He should be punished.
What if he breaks in because he's hungry?
Who begs?
He says, what if he breaks in because he's hungry? What if he becomes in as a thief because he wants some
Then
food?
we said, everyone come and eat. Why he should remain hungry? We invite everyone, come here, eat. No charge. We don't charge. So why should remain hungry? Let us increase this program. All hungry men of Melbourne city, come here, take your eating, sumptuous. We invite, come on. Why you should remain hungry?
The minister is elected according to public will in our society.
Because they have made a department just like your, what is the department?
Social welfare.
Social welfare. So if they find social welfare, why not help? Why they bring politics? If actually there is social welfare here, why they should not support it?
Yeah, well, you're right. But in our society, minister is elected to carry out certain policies. Not what he wants, but what the people sort of voted for. And they are taxed to support.
And if your policy is social reformation,
Social reform is not our policy.
then social welfare,
So just to look after those who are in trouble. That's our
well,
policy.
everyone is in trouble.
Right?
At the present moment, even the ministers are in trouble.
Yes, but that is not what our function is. Everybody's in trouble.
Physician, heal thyself. You see? They are also drunkards, they are also woman hunters, and meat eaters, and gambling, that's all. They require to be rectified.
But we can't help that. That's society. You have to go and change society. Then society tells us to act
But
differently.
unless you change the society, how you can make social welfare?
Well, it's a
If you
different
keep them as it is, then where is the question of welfare?
give it a different interpretation to the word.
How this, I don't...
Does you understand me?
Basically,
Yes.
basically one must be first class ideal man.
Yeah.
That is one.
That's why it's so very difficult. You have to work on your own and always have to see that you have freedom
find
to
out-
work.
you
And if
find
you
out-
convince enough people to go your way.
Our own program, it is not box properly. You find out fault with us.
Right?
You find out what is our fault.
I
Then
can't
you
see
can-
any fault.
Then you can disagree. But when you see everything is nice, how you will not accept it? Unless you are biased.
Of course I'm biased. I've been brought up differently.
Yeah. That's like our...
That is your bias against my life.
No, we are not biased. We
You say I'm
that just
sinning.
like we are not biased, we are allowing.
Depends on
We
what
say
you thought.
that if you want to be first class man, then you must not commit sinful activities. That is our problem.
But I as a public servant, I'm not here to change society.
Well,
Society
we are also
tells me
public.
what to do.
We belong to the public. You must become our servant also.
Yeah. But?
We are public, members of the public.
Yeah.
So you should become our servant also, if you are public servant.
A public servant is, in our philosophy, is a man who serves the minister elected by the people. And this way he serves the public.
Yeah.
And what the public decides
Therefore,
is something different.
just like we are proposing here, I am not proposing, Krishna says, that one must be peaceful. But how to become peaceful? If his mind is always disturbed, how he can become
You're
peaceful?
quite right.
So that is the secret of success. You want to make people peaceful, but you do not know how to make him peaceful.
Yeah.
But therefore you have to adopt this.
You have a competitive society.
We say that you chant Hare Krishna, eat here sumptuously, live here comfortably, and you become peaceful. It is guaranteed. If anyone, even a madman, agrees to this principle, that let him chant Hare Krishna mantra, take whatever nice food stuff we prepare, take, and live peacefully. he will be peaceful.
What's your answer that still such a small percentage of the population, a tiny percentage of the population,
No.
accept a philosophy that sounds so
Tiny percentage, just like there are so many stars in the sky,
Yeah.
and there is one moon. In percentage, the moon is nothing. If you take percentage of the stars, the moon is nothing. But moon is important than all the nonsense stars. But because he is moon, he is important than all these rascal stars. This is the example.
Yeah, well,
What is the use of taking percentage of the stars in the presence of moon? Let there be one moon, that is sufficient. There is no question of percentage. One ideal man. Just like in Christian world, one ideal Jesus Christ.
how do you feel about Mao Zedong?
Huh? What is that?
He says, how do you feel about Mao Zedong?
In China, he's the ideal man.
He's a communist.
His ideal is all right.
In China, he is.
His ideal, communist idea, that everyone should be happy. That is good idea. But they do not know how to make it. Just like they are taking care of the human being in the state, but they are sending poor animals to the slaughter. Because they are godless. They do not know the animal is also a living being and the human being also a living being. So for the satisfaction of the tongue of the human being, the animal should be cut through.
Right. But that's how it is.
So what can we do? Then hopeless.
Oh, you can work on the
So
class.
we are going without depending on these rascals. We are going on. We are publishing our books, we are making our movement, we are honestly trying, that's all.
Yeah.
Dr. Gerson has promised that he'll read every single one of your books before he writes his book. He's very
That's
serious.
very kind of. We have got about 50 books.
He knows.
And it is increasing. Perhaps in the next 2 months, we shall increase another 17 books.
When a person came first, he was doing some drugs or some nonsense. And now that he's taken the Krishna consciousness, he has become so much more of a healthy and wholesome
That
person.
is the test.
That is the test.
That is the real test. How we got so many devotees from the hippie group. So how they have given up all their bad habits. This is the
That
real
the real
test.
test.
So the function of his testing is to show that that change takes place in a way that other scientists will accept it. That is his purpose.
Oh, that's nice. And that is already admitted by educated class. Therefore they are becoming attractive.
Well, there are still many who aren't familiar with the
Yes,
movement, and
that's
I
good.
hope to
That's good.
familiarize
But
them.
I say that even there is something wrong, it is not impediment. They are making propaganda that these American devotees, they are CIA. This propaganda is very strong in India, making the people against these American boys who are preaching.
I would like to show them a path so that they won't be cheated any
But
longer.
provided you know the path,
I'm trying to learn.
so first of all learn it. Otherwise you'll be cheating. If you do not know the art, and if you want to do some benefit to the others, then that is cheating. Suppose a physician, he does not know what is the medical science, and if he wants to become a physician, that is cheating. Quack.
I hope through the study that I'm doing with the devotees and the books that comes out of it that it will help them not be cheated any longer and show them the right way.
Yes.
He's advising his patients that they should chant Hare Krishna and come to the temple.
Then is well. Then you are frank.
Another thing I would like to do is go to Gurukul and test the children and show what NBC did was very false and unfair.
On television, they did a very bad story on Gurukula.
Yes, they cheated. He wants to cheat and get some money. That's all.
He wants to
Because the whole so-called human society is combination of cheater and cheated. So anyone who is acting without Krishna consciousness, he is a cheater. And anyone who is thinking himself advanced without Krishna consciousness, he is cheating. This is the basic truth. I mean Krishna consciousness, God consciousness.